What gaps can I fill in? It's like, this is just like a conversation. I find that most people will make good decisions when they have all the information. Wouldn't you agree? They're like, yeah, I would agree. Okay, well, so what piece of information is it that you feel like you're missing? Is there anything that I've left out? Any gaps that I can fill in for you? We've talked about the plan. And do a recap. I love the recap move. It's like you're reminding them they've taken a lot of your freaking time and that they've asked a lot of freaking questions, and it's time to or get off the pot at this point. You like that, Jordan? You thought I was going to cuss, Jordan. Jordan started to sweat a little bit over there. Holy Jordan, little Mr. High and Holy over there in his throne of lies over there that he sits on. Just kidding, Jordan.
Wow. Rough. Throne of Wise.
Hey, he doesn't have a microphone right now, so I can say whatever I want about Jordan. I have the power. I got the power. Okay. Anyways, so I like to go into recap mode where it's like, hey, so we know that you like the Dune, and that's the only Dune I have in your time frame. And quite honestly, we're pretty much out of home sites in here to build a Dune on. So that's your opportunity for the Dune. And it's first come, first serve. I do have other people looking at it. So and we know that it's going to work in your time frame. We know that it works in your budget. We know that you have the green light on the financing. Everything's a go there. So what other information is missing? And then you be silent, and the next person owns it. So what information is missing? Don't speak until she does. And you know what she's going to say? Nothing. You've given me every piece of information because the truth of the matter is she's just a little bit nervous, a little bit scared, little bit, I might want to look at more stuff. That's really what she's kind of saying. I'm going to keep looking, which means time kills all deals. And I would just say, what's her name? Her first name?
Sherry.
Terry?
Sherry.
Sherry? I would just say, oh, Sherry, our love, hold on, hold on. That's probably what I would say. But you might say something different. You might say, was that
I
good, you guys? You
guarantee.
like that? A little serenade? Jordan got chills over there. All right. No, but I would say Sherry, Sherry, baby. I would say, Sherry, what is holding you back? In other words, pull the objection out of her. She has a silent objection, and you need to pull it out of her. Sherry, what is holding you back? You said it's the right location. You said it's the right floor plan. You said it's the right budget. You've been approved. What is holding you back? And then what are you going to do after you ask that question?
Not say anything.
Throw away the key and don't open your mouth until she talks next. You got to zip it, zip it, zip it. Turn the key, throw in the key, and do not talk until she talks. That is what you have to do next. Sorry, guys. A little too much sugar this morning before we got on the sales huddle. I apologize. You get songs and you get impersonations from me when I have too much sugar. You're welcome.
Well, when you said, what are you going to ask next? I thought you would ask if she believes in Jesus Christ, but I guess that's
Yes.
not the right time, maybe.
Are you ready to accept him as your savior today? That is what you want to ask next. You want to take it down a really weird left turn that she's not expecting. I like it. No, you want to you want her to give you the objection. And no matter what comes out of her mouth, what comes next for you, Ashley? What is
I
the
don't
next
know.
thing? What is the methodology that we have taught you of how to overcome objections?
The circle.
Oh, the circle
Yeah.
of life. Grasshopper use circle of life. We navigate circle. We get customer to beginning of circle, also end of circle. We close deal with circle. Yeah, so you want to use the circular close. Hey, I'm getting a couple laughs today, Jordan. I feel like this is good. And Ty hasn't ruined any of my jokes yet today by saying something funnier than me right afterwards so far, which means
Coming
it's
to
a good
the
day.
moment.
Ty, by the way, on a side note, before I go into this circle, what is that stuff you put on your Facebook today? It made me want to pay you whatever amount of money I need to get some of it.
Yeah, I'll take your $1 million check for
You got my
it's
comment.
just
That's
it's
good.
homemade marinara sauce, but I reduced it down on my smoker and it's got some barbecue seasonings in it. So it's kind of my own little
Wow.
twist on
You need to
barbecue and
white label
Italian.
that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
It
saying it has nothing to do with real estate?
no.
This
No,
has
unless I
nothing to
can
do with real estate. I
bribe people with
apologize.
it.
But it has everything to do with some good home cooking. That's what it has to do
It'll
with.
be
That's what's
my
up.
Okay. So
referral incentive.
we're gonna go into the circular close, right? And when we go into the circular close, what do we do, Ashley? How do we circular close someone? We say, is that the only thing that's keeping you from moving forward? Let them answer the question. Sherry, what's holding you back? Well, I'll tell you what, it's this I've got gout. I don't know, whatever it is. It looks like Ashley has somebody in her office. So maybe I should not say things like this. That person is like, what are you listening to right now? What kind of podcast is that? Um, but no, it's like whatever the objection is, whatever the thing is that's holding them back, it's you ask them, is that the only thing that's keeping you from moving forward? And they're going to say, yeah, yep, that's it. That's the thing. Okay. Well, and then what do you do next? Overcome the objection. And if you can directly overcome it, great. If it's like, well, if it's conditional, like if it's well, the problem is that my I've got to make sure my daughter comes by to take a look at it and she approves, or I got to make sure that it's not more than 10 minutes from where my daughter lives, and I need to really drive that. And since I'm in San Diego, I haven't had it whatever. Then it's like, okay, so if it's within 10 minutes, then you're good. Yeah, I am. Okay, great. Here's what we're going to do. I'll go ahead and make the paperwork contingent upon it being within 10 minutes of your daughter's house. Use contingencies and move forward and take the check and keep going. Don't pause it. Don't stop. Keep them moving forward with contingencies. I think she got off because they could probably hear me still. And that person was probably like, what kind of podcast is that? Who is that crazy guy? Who's the lady with the headband?
Oh gosh.
Is that a workout show? Is that
We're doing the shaker weight.
we're doing the shaker weight? Is that what's the guy's name? Simon?
I got inspired.
Yeah, I like it. No, it feels good. I wish Ty would wear headbands.
Went wrong.
Oh, where'd you get that sweatshirt from?
It was in our pantry and I got like 3 of them. And I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I figured I was cold. It worked.
I like it. I like it. All right, so you overcome the objection. And then you close again with, with an assumptive
Closing.
close. Whoa, I cannot assumptive close.